Hey everyone, nice to see you again. You know, driving along here, I felt empowered. I felt motivated. I felt different for once in my life. You know, I've been making some changes here, trying to become a better person, try to see things from a different point of view, try to always tell myself that the person I'm talking to has feelings too. You know, they're an individual as well. They're just as special as I am. You know, you never know what their journey is, what exactly, you know, their path in life is. You know, who am I to judge? Who am I to sit there and put them down or do anything like that to make them feel inferior or bad, or to make them question their choices and their judgments in life? It's not right. The more and more I've made these changes in my life, the more and more I've noticed that people do that. The more and more I've noticed the masses sitting there judging people and pointing their fingers and not caring about anyone else and not being out there for anyone else. And I tell you what, you know, I'm putting this video together because it's wrong. You know, someone needs to do something about it. You know, there needs to be more people that realizes these things and treats life more like life. You know, I've been listening to a lot of motivational videos. I've been listening to people, you know, talk like Will Smith, Les Brown, Jim Carrey, Tony Robbins, and they're right. I mean, they're just right. You know, we need to do a better job of taking care of not only ourselves, but the people around us. You know, we're all unique and special in our own way. We're all meant for something greater in life than what we're doing now. You know, people go through life doing the same routine, the same plan, day in and day out, and they expect different results. And they have the audacity to call us trying to do something different insane. No. It's insane thinking you're going to get something different by doing the same old things. That's insane. You know, I finally feel like in my life, when I finally get into my 30s, and I look back on everything that I've done up to now, all the choices that I've made, the conscious choices that I've made, the subconscious choices that I've made, you know, the execution of will that I've done, the things that I've owned and have and traded off and sold and bought, and everything that I've done up to now, and you know what? I'm not proud of it. You know, so what? I've had a few cars. You know, so what? There was a time in my life when I had buttloads of money. There was a time when my dad had buttloads of money. There was a time that, you know, I had, you know, race cars and race trucks and off-road vehicles and boats and did whatever I want on a daily basis and spent money like it was water. And, you know, it was fun. I got some smiles and some laughs out of it. But what do I have to show for it now? I don't have anything. My father is done passed away. You know, a lot of the people around me that were there just because I had the money, they're not there anymore. You know, the few friends that, you know, that I have that I call my brothers, they're my family. They're still there. You know, I'm going through another divorce now. She just didn't get it. You know, she was taught from a very young age that, you know, a marriage is a certain way. The husband's supposed to be a certain way. The wife's supposed to be a certain way. And she had this very, very cryptic, narrow-minded, naive way of thinking how a marriage is supposed to go. And I just didn't fit into that. And now she wants to blame me for everything. You know, I was the selfish one. I was the one that spent all the money on things I shouldn't spend money on, which wasn't true. You know, I was the one that didn't pay attention to her. I didn't help raise our kid, which wasn't true. You know, I was the one that was, you know, failing at everything and the bad person in all this. I always turned it around and made it her fault. Well, I'm sorry. You know, she's the one that started the argument. It's her fault. I mean, it's just common sense here, guys. You know, I worked long hours, slaving in my garage, making money for them. I did the rat race. I went to work at where I was working at the time, trying to make the money. I let her do what she wanted to do. You know, I fell into that same rat race and that same pattern as the majority of people out there. And you know what? I finally realized that that's not me. That's not what this life is about. Life is beautiful. Life is vibrant and full of color and full of energy, and it has pure oxygen in it, and exhilaration and adrenaline and anticipation, and no one cares to feed off of it. No one cares to give a crap that every day in their drive to work, they're sitting there focusing on not hitting traffic and doing this, that, and the other, and focusing on, oh my God, what bills have to be paid. Oh my God, I got to get that project done for work. Oh my God, and they're not noticing the brilliant field of lilacs they're driving by, or that gorgeous deer standing over there that nature's provided for us, or look at that theme park over there. It looks really cool. I'd like to take the kids there and try it someday. No one notices that stuff. No one notices that, every day the choice is ours. It's not our bosses. It's not our jobs. It's our choice. We can do what we want. We can make the money how we want. We can live how we want. We can do whatever we want. We make the choice to do that. We just have to have the courage to stand up and do it. We have to realize that we are all special. We are all meant for something better in this life than what we've created for ourselves. I'm not much one of a godly person. I do have faith. I do believe in God. I do it in a different way. But a lot of the motivational videos I've been listening to, something has been said. It's like, God gave us the gift of life. And our gift back to God is what we do with our life. So what have you done with your life? How do you think He would look at your gift? Do you think He'd be proud of it? Or do you think at the very end you'd want to take it back and do something different because you just don't know? What are you doing in your life for the people around you? One of the very things that, Steve Jobs said, don't settle in life. Don't become a part of what everyone else has done. If you're not happy with what you're doing, don't settle. That's just as true for your lovers as it is your work. That's what I'm finally realizing. Now, granted, it doesn't make my soon-to-be ex-wife a bad person or anything like that. It just makes her different. And that's what she never understood. It was always my fault. She always thought I was always making it her fault. Well, that's not true. I was just getting her to realize that there's more to life than what narrow-mindedness and closed-mindedness way that she was taught growing up. There's more to it than that. That's all. I just trying to teach her. Maybe I didn't do it in the right way. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is I finally realized for myself that life is better. I finally realized for myself that I can do something about it in this world, and by God, I'm going to do it. Not only for myself, but I want to make sure that when I improve myself, that my girls have that opportunity as well. I'm not going to allow that narrow-minded way of thinking that life is only one way, when it can be a million different ways, infinite different ways, be the actual case. I'm not going to let them get that type of teaching. They're going to be afforded every opportunity they want, regardless if I agree with it or not, regardless if I don't like it or not. I don't like sushi, but by God, if my kids want to try sushi, they're going to try sushi. That's their choice. They have to be the ones to decide whether they don't like it or not. It's not for me. It's my job to teach them and mold their minds into what's right and what's wrong, and what to do and what not to do. That's my job. I'm supposed to teach them right from wrong. I'm supposed to make them functional, fully functional adults in this world that understand what life is truly about. And I'm not going to be one of those parents that teaches them how narrow, life is supposed to be when it's not. I'm trying to do better in my life, not only in being social, being personal, in my work. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing here, and I'm trying to do that with such a fire and vitality lit under me that I'm going. I changed my diet and how I do things. I'm not necessarily dieting. I'm just portion control. I'm taking my stuff. I'm trying to get my health back in order. Get rid of this big old pot belly right here. But hey, so all of us should. We are all people in this world. We all have to do our part to make it a better life. Because life is better than what we're making. Every single one of us can be successful. Every single one of us could be the next Warren Buffett if we all put our minds to it. Every single one of us could be the next Steve Jobs, the next Tony Robbins, even Donald Trump, if you really want to go that route. All of us, one of us can be the next, head of Microsoft. So, it's just all what we put into it. It's time that everyone realizes that. Everyone's so used to hearing it from all the people that make lots of money and doing that. Well, you know what? You're going to hear it from someone that doesn't make lots of money. I'll make it. I will get there. I'm not going to take no for an answer. I will not fail. I will not allow failure to stop me. One day I will get there, and I will make it as soon as possible. Like I said, I may fail along the way. I may have my moments where that one way doesn't work. But you know what? That doesn't mean I failed. That just means I found one way it doesn't work. That just means I need to find another way. By God, I'm going to. This life is awesome. I'm going to make it awesome, not only for myself, but for the people around me, for my kids. Because I want to smell the roses. I want to see the colors. I want to experience the things that people don't get to experience. Not because they don't have a chance to, but because they don't do anything about it. I want to go see the Grand Canyon. I've seen it once when I was younger, moving out to where I am now. But I want to go visit places that I've always wanted to visit. I want to see Australia. I'm going to make it happen. Why? Because I know I can make it happen. All it takes is me making a difference and standing up and believing that this life is more than what it is. Like I keep saying this entire video. You can too. I believe in you. So you guys take care. You have a good day. Do something different today. Change up what you do. Exercise differently. Take 5 minutes, walk around the block. Eat an apple. It starts with an apple a day, as it's been put to me in some of my motivational videos. Do something different than what you're normally used to doing. That's the only way you're going to bring about change. Do something different. Drink something different. Act differently. Talk differently. We'll see you on the flip side in the next video. You have a good day.